Hi, my name is Lacey, and here's my recap of episode 9 of The Ultimatum, now streaming on Netflix. Okay, so we're about to go into the final episode, The Ultimatum itself. And I wrote down my predictions for what I think is going to happen before I watched the episode. All right, so we got Colby and Madeline. My predictions are Colby's going to pick Madeline. He's going to propose because he brought her here for the ultimatum anyway, and he wants to propose anyway. Madeline, I think, is going to pick no one because of how irritable she's been with Colby this entire time. I think they had so many fights. You cannot say yes to this guy. For both of you. Not that Colby's bad, not that Madeline's bad, but they are not right for each other. Then we have April and Jake. I think April is going to want to stay with Jake. She brought him here for the ultimatum, and I have not seen anything other than her being completely enamored and in love with Jake. So I think April's going to want to stay with Jake. However, I think Jake is going to pick Ray because they've had a connection in this entire experience. They hit it off from day one. Even everyone else sees their connection. Alexis at her bachelorette party. Since Ray and Zay are broken up already, I think Ray is going to pick Jake as well. So I think that's reciprocated. I'm not sure how the single people work. Like if they get to pick somebody or if like it depends on the original couples or whatever. Like does Zay even get a say in any of this? So if he does, I think Zay might pick Shanique. If he even gets to, I really don't know. But they fought too, so I don't know. But I'll go with Zay picks Shanique. And the last couple, Shanique and Randall. I think Shanique is going to pick Randall. Shanique brought Randall here for the ring, and I think that's going to be maintained. I think Shanique still wants to get married to Randall. She still wants the ring. I think Randall, however, who was in a trial marriage with Madeline, I don't think he's going to pick Madeline, but I think he's going to go with no one. Actually, I think Randall and Shanique have had too many disagreements or arguments about where they're going, and I think Shanique has been a little passive aggressive and Randall's called her out on that a little bit, so I don't see them working. I see Randall maybe saying no one. It's ultimatum day. It's episode 9, and it is time. We start with Shanique and Randall. Shanique is wearing this beautiful sequin dress. Again, lovely, and I want it. And they are at this beautiful gazebo, perfect for maybe an engagement. Shanique says how she learned to be more appreciative of Randall and to give him more space. And she thanks him for going through this whole process with her. Randall starts tearing up, and I really think he's about to end things with Shanique. He calls her his best friend, and he says how much she means to him, but it seems like the way he's talking, it seems like he's gonna end it. I think he's gonna break up with her. And then out of nowhere, he decides to propose. Ooh, sexy, great listener.
So, without further ado,
What? She's gonna say yes.
yes.
Cray. Of course she said yes. So, huzzah! Mazel tov! Engaged. Shanique and Randall are engaged. Couple number 2 is April and Jake. They end up sitting on a park bench somewhere near a stable because you hear some horses in the background occasionally, which is super weird and awkward and not romantic at all. They're on a bench.
I think it's good.
Random horse.
Me too.
April tells Jake about how much they've been through together and how much their relationship has meant to each other and how close they are and how he's her best friend, etc., etc. And Jake says, don't worry, I'm not gonna run off with Ray, you know, I love you, etc. This is not gonna end well. This isn't gonna end well. I still love you, I still care about you.
That's all that I wanted to fucking hear in the past 3 weeks.
Oh, April. April says, well, I brought you here because I had an ultimatum, so... Well. And Jake pretty much says that he's not ready to marry April. Not ready. Not ready. Not ready with her. And April stands her ground and she's like, okay, thank you, I'm leaving. And Jake says, I love you and I wish you the best. Okay. Then Jake moves to a different location and another car comes up, this one holding Ray. They gonna bring Ray up on her. Oh, they moved him to a different place too. So Jake and Ray are in this foresty, nice area. And Jake says how he didn't think that he would be leaving without April, how he didn't think that he would find anybody that he related to or connected with. Ray says the same. Ray says how she was going to the ultimatum in order to be engaged to somebody else, and she ended up solo and possibly with somebody else. So there's that. We can all tell that they've hit it off and something's gonna happen with them afterward, but we just don't know what. So then Jake reaches into his coat pocket.
Yeah, I can give that to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna propose something to you.
I'm gonna propose something to you. He's fishing something out of his jacket.
2 tickets.
And out comes 2 tickets to anywhere in the world. That sounds awesome. I mean, like, I need a vacation. While Jake and Ray didn't end up getting engaged to anyone, let alone their partner that they came here with, they still ended up with somebody they had a connection with, and hopefully they will go on a whirlwind adventure and see where that takes them. The last couple of the evening to answer the ultimatum is Colby and Madeline. Colby gave Madeline the ultimatum because he's ready to marry her, and Madeline just wasn't sure. From the get-go, Madeline was very ick about Colby and pretty much anything he did, especially the PDA, which gave me the impression that she's gonna say no. She was flip-flopping the whole time, mainly focusing on Randall, her trial marriage, but let's see what happens with Colby. Oh no, he's wearing that dumb hat.
Yeah, right.
She's gonna say no based on that hat alone.
I love it.
Of course, Colby proposes because he was the one issuing the ultimatum, and really nothing has changed to make it seem like Colby thinks anything different of Madeline. So Colby gets down on one knee and starts proposing. Madeline looks all shocked. Meanwhile, we're like, yeah, and Madeline says yes. No. I did not see that coming. I really thought Madeline was gonna leave alone. I really, really did. Why? The way she was talking about Colby through the entire experience was just, he irritated her. She was just mad and just ick the entire time. Like, why did she say yes? I don't know. And then Colby says, he's waited so long, let's get married now. Madeline wasn't even sure she wanted to get married, and now she's getting married the day of saying yes to his proposal. Like, that threw me for a loop, let me tell you what. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
no, she got pressured into that. He said yeah, she said yeah. She didn't want that. No. But she says yes. And she says yes to the proposal, and she says yes to getting married right then and there. So out comes an officiator, and Colby and Madeline get married with a stupid cowboy hat. And even after they got married, Madeline is still like cringy at Colby's PDA. Why did she get married to him? Good luck. However, Madeline did say that she wouldn't have said yes to the proposal if she wasn't ready or willing to get married to Colby. So there's that. That makes it a little better, but still, like, it seemed so out of left field that Madeline even said yes. So that's the end of episode 9 of The Ultimatum. The only thing we have left is the reunion special to see where all these folks ended up after this craziness. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, shoot me a comment or question or anything like that. And I will see you next time for the reunion of The Ultimatum.